Hello, this is Rory with the Love Chat, and today's topic is how to maintain interest. Now, this is video number 115. If you have a question you'd like for me to consider featuring on the channel, please write it in a comment below, and if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe and hit like. Also, if you'd like to do a Skype or email coaching, be sure to visit thelovechat.net/coaching. Now then, how to maintain interest. This can come from several different topics, but mainly we're going to talk about it as a blanket statement so that it can help all of those topics. What do I mean by that? I mean, it can be done during reattraction, during initial attraction, first date type situations, really anything. How to get somebody to be more interested in you. It will be helpful for you to take down notes on this one, because this is something you're going to want to be practicing daily, because it takes time to get good at it, and certainly we want to be good at it to the point where we don't need to think about it so that it's more organic. So, step one, the first thing you want to do to maintain or grow interest is be mysterious. Don't always share your entire life with the other person. This includes allowing them to talk more than you talk when you're out on a date, in texting situations, and you shouldn't really be at the phone that much anyway in order to maintain that mystery. You want them to continually want more information about you, and so this will help grow and maintain interest and attraction, right? So, if you're on a date, you should have them talking more than you're talking. You should be asking them more questions. Not only that, but asking them questions about themselves, because people like talking about themselves. They like feeling that you have taken interest in what they're about, in what they do. So if somebody says, "Oh, I'm a lumberjack," then you could say, "Oh, that's pretty cool. Tell me about being a lumberjack. What's it like to cut down trees?" I'm being kind of goofy, but you guys get the point. Get the other person talking about themselves more than you talk about yourselves. When they ask you questions, you could feed little answers. "Oh, I do this, I do that. I make content creation on YouTube. It's pretty cool." "Oh, what do you do content creation for?" Just a channel where I help people out doing, typical life stuff. You wouldn't be interested. But anyway, so about that lumberjack, what kind of axes do you use? So, like I said, while I'm being kind of goofy, you get the point. You want them talking more than you're talking. The next thing, number 2, is distance. You never want to inject too much closeness during attraction, right? Like I said, if you're just starting out dating, if you're trying to reattract somebody, or if you're in a successful relationship right now, how to maintain that interest is to have equal parts distance and closeness. So, you want to be able to have closeness in order to experience the person, to feel the person, to exist while the person is dealing with you and witness whatever mask that they have on as they're talking to you. And through time and patience and being charming and funny, like I always mention, they get to relax and just be their normal self with you. And then distance, to give them time apart from you, time to miss you, time to set up anticipation for the next meetup, time to think about what you think of them. I've said this in previous videos, but people don't just fall in love with you, they fall in love with the way that you make them feel about themselves. And so, we effectively all become mirrors for each other. In other words, usually, I'd say about 97-ish% of the time, the way that other people treat us can be used as a reflection upon how we treat ourselves. And so, with that logic, the more you like yourself, the more other people will like you. Number 3 is appearance. Obviously, you maintain interest by continually focusing and working on yourself, but the most immediate thing that people will notice is your appearance. So, what does this mean? It means going to the gym. It means staying to your word about saying, "Yeah, I go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week, or 3 or 4 times a week. I eat healthy, I do this, I do that." When people see that your word is good, and that you actually put action to the words that you tell them, they get more interested in you. Your ability to be a self-starter and focus on your appearance, and I suppose this topic really is a bit more broad. It can go out to many different areas, but like I said, appearance is the most obvious and immediately noticeable. So, focus on your body. Go for long walks. Hit the gym if you need to. These things will help you appear more attractive. A, because your body looks good and is fit and is attractive, but B, because you told that person you would go do it, and then you went and did it. Your word is good, and that's attractive, and that maintains interest. And this person sees that in order to keep up with you, they got to put in the work just like you are. They can never slow down with you because you love yourself and you're going to continue working on yourself. And you inspire them to work on themselves as well. Earlier in the video, I talked about distance and closeness. But there is another thing that we can inject into this, which is variety and predictability. How often are you guys doing something that is based around a routine? You'll both go to work, you'll both come home, hang out, watch a movie, order a pizza, and go to bed. There's nothing wrong with having that routine set, but if it happens too often, and you give the person the leftover bits of you from the day, it will kill attraction. So be careful about being too routine, because when you catch yourself into a routine, attraction will begin to diminish. So, we need equal parts routine and structure, but also variety, a little chaos, right? If there's too much structure, you feel like your life is boring. It's just meh, just another okay relationship. On the flip side, if there's too much variety, life feels chaotic. You feel like you have no control over your life or the relationship. And so we need a bit of both. You want to have variety. Go out and do new things. Try new foods. Do something that scares you. And maybe do something that you never thought you would do. Maybe it's bungee jumping. Maybe it's going to a wine and painting class. Or, like I've said previously, a Harry Potter trivia night. Change things up. Be excited about life, and the other person will be excited with you. So these are just a few things that will help maintain attraction. And I hope that you've written them down, and I think a good piece of homework for everybody will be write down 2 or 3 examples of each of the categories I've listed, and how you can apply them in your daily life, not only with people you're attracted to, or a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, but let's all pool our ideas together and list them in the comments below, so that together we can help each other maintain interest for our respective loved ones, or people that we want to turn into loved ones. That's all I had for today. If you found my video helpful, I'd be very grateful if you would subscribe and hit like. Please leave a comment below and tell me what topics you want me to cover in the future. Additionally, if you want extra videos every week, private live streams with me, and free giveaways of my book upon release, just visit my Patreon, www.patreon.com/thelovechat. Until next time.